Good evening.
Good evening, Adarsh. So, how is your study going? Self-study? Adarsh, how is your study going? My voice is audible, no? Good. So, side by side, you all have to practice all examples. Means many times I have repeatedly said. So, all examples and exercise questions of NCERT you have to solve. And doubt questions you can ask me in regular class or in extra class. Second thing, test will be this Sunday test will be of this same chapter, linear equation in two variables, and from second exercise 3.2, and also from first exercise, but main exercise will be second one. Most of the questions will be from second exercise, right? So let's start. Why students are not joining? Let's wait for another this time. What we can say 2 minutes to 3 minutes, then we'll start. So we'll be starting in 1 minute. Let me write the heading. See.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Samarth. So today we'll start second exercise, and this week test will be more of the questions will be from second exercise, and some questions will also from first exercise. This will be exercise 3.2 of pair of linear equations in two variables. So this Sunday test, once again, let me remind you. So 60% questions will be from exercise 3.2 and 40% from exercise first exercise basically 3.1. All questions will be objective, or we can say multiple choice question. Timing 1 hour, questions 15, and passing is 40%. And we have now in objective question we have negative marking also. So we have +4 for right answer and -1 for wrong answer. One more important point. This the main thing is preparation. Actually, we are doing this test for this now for this checking our this level of understanding. So preparation is very important. So please prepare nicely. Then you can give test 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We have the timing. So no need to be in a hurry to complete the test. So first prepare nicely, then you can give the test. Try to aim for 100%. Yes, full out of full score. That should be the actual target for all of you. because now every test now is, we can say, opportunity for all of you, and target should be 100%. And according to this target, you can this give your effort to score more marks. Correct. Now let us start.
Sir,
See.
our test is on Sunday, right?
Sunday, not today. Every Sunday. No? So this
So
Sunday,
till which exercise are we going to get the test on?
everything I've written. No? See, 3.2 this Sunday, 3.2 exercise, 60% question will be from 3.2. 60% is out of 15 question, 9 question, and 40%. 6 questions. 6 questions. 1 hour test, 15 questions, passing 40%, plus 4 for right answer, -1 for wrong answer. Preparation is very important before attempting test, and try to aim for 100%, means full out of full. Yes,
Okay.
your target should be full out of full, and if you get 80%, then also it's fine. But effort should be to gain this maximum mark, because in MCQ or objective questions we can have full out of full score also. Correct.
Yeah.
Now let us start this 3.2. So in 3.2 now, basically we have already understood 3 types of solution. We have unique solution and infinite many solution, and this now no solution. So for unique solution, we know from two equations we have 2 lines, line L1 and line L2. They are meeting or they are intersecting at one point. So we call this type of lines or this type of solution. This point will be solution point. So we can say as unique solution. Now for infinite many solution, this line will be coinciding lines. So we can say our lines will intersect. Intersecting line, or lines will intersect. Lines will intersect. And for infinite many solutions, both the lines will coincide on each other. Both the lines will coincide on each other, one over the other, or they will overlap on each other. So line L1, line L2. And here we'll write infinite many solutions. Means more solutions. What is the reason behind this? Because say here now only one point is common. This point is common to both the lines. Common means this point, suppose this is point P. So this point is lying on both the lines. It is lying on line L1 also, line L2 also. How we can check? Suppose this, let me take another point. This is point. This point is lying on only line L1. Suppose here is one point. This is lying on only line L2. So this is the common point, and that will be, we can say, solution point. Coming to this L1, L2, means in which both the lines are coinciding. Here many points are there that are common to both the lines. These points will lie on both the lines. So we can say many common points, so many solutions. Here only one common point, so one solution or unique solution. Many common points, so many solution, or infinite many solutions. Correct. Now third case is no solution. For no solution, lines will be, we can say, parallel to each other. So this is line L1 and this is line L2. So this will be parallel, means they will not intersect, they will never meet each other. So we can say no solution. Solution, why no solution? Because solutions are obtained when there is an intersection of these 2 lines. No intersection, no meeting point, so no solution. And here we can write for this one, we can write lines are parallel. Lines are parallel. For infinite many solution, we can write lines will coincide. Lines will coincide. You can take snapshot or you can write also. But main thing to understand and then solve the question. If you are able to solve the question, then it's fine. So these are 3 cases. Now we'll check the, say, graph is one thing. Graph, by drawing the graph also we will come to know which type of solutions we have. Unique solution, infinite many solution, no solution. See, one more thing they use, one more term they use in book, that is consistent and inconsistent. Consistent means consistent equation. Consistent is for equations. Pair of equations are given. Suppose 2 equations is a1x. General equation I am writing a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. These are the 2 general equations in standard form. Equation number 1, equation number 2. So both will give one line L1. Suppose this gives line L2. So we draw then any of the three cases we will get. Either they will intersect, or they will coincide, or they will be parallel. So based on that, we can write the solution value, means unique solution, infinite, many solution, no solution. Now, one term is consistent and inconsistent. So suppose we have unique solution, means solution is there. Solution is there. So we can say this as consistent. Consistent. See, consistent means solution is there. That's why we call these equations as consistent pair of equations, consistent equations, or consistent pair of equations. So we can say these given equations are consistent equations. Equation means these two equations will be consistent. For infinite many solutions, see, here also we have solutions, many solutions, more than one solution, but solutions are there. So we can say this is these for this equation also lines will be equations will be consistent. For this equation also consistent. Now third case, that is no solution. The solution is not there because lines are parallel. So we call as inconsistent. Inconsistent. Inconsistent what? Inconsistent pair of equations. Suppose any equation is there in which we are getting lines parallel lines we are getting. So that means those equations will have no solution, and those equations will be called as inconsistent pair of equations. Inconsistent pair of linear equations. Inconsistent pair of linear equation. Proper. Second thing, how we can remember logically? Say, inconsistent, we can say consistent. Here also consistent. If we are getting solution, either one or more than one, either one or more than one, so consistent. That is one thing. Second case is no solution. No solution. So we have consistent word is there, but extra is inconsistent. In we can say in we have n for not. We can remember not means no solution. So for no solution or not having any solution, we write for pair of linear equation that they are inconsistent pair of linear equation. Inconsistent pair of linear equations. As for those equations in which now we have one solution or more than one solution, we say the pair of linear equations are consistent. Yes, they will give the solution. They will give the solution. If they are not giving the solutions, then we can say that pair of linear equations are inconsistent. Now, based on these concepts, these basic concepts, we'll see some questions. So now comes the how we can see when graph is not given, and see while drawing the graph might take some time. So how we can know that the equation will be consistent or inconsistent, or we can say unique solution, infinite solution, many solution, from the values of a1, b1, c1, and a2, b2, c2, we can know without this not drawing the graph. So what is the process? See, if a1 by a2, we have to find the ratio of a1 by a2. So just we'll write first step, find a1 by 2 means the ratio of a1 and a2, b1 by b2, and c1 by c2. This is the first step, and c1 by c2. Second and final step is a1, b1, c1 are constant values, a2, b2, c2 are constant values. So based on the equation, we can check what is a1, b1, c1, and a2, b2, c2. So second and final step is if a1 by a2, first case, is equal, not equal to b1, b2, not equal to b1, b2, then we can say it's a unique solution. Unique solution, and unique solution is consistent. Hence, you can say pair of elements linear equations are consistent. Are consistent. Correct. Second case, simply just we have to find the values of a1 by a2 and b1 by 2 and check if a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by 2, then unique solution or pair of linear equations are consistent. Second one, if a1 by a2 equal to b1 by 2, because not equal to, we have already this value, unique solution. If it is not equal to, then unique solution. If they are equal, then we need to check c1 by c2, c1 by c2 also. Suppose c1 by c2 is also equal. C1 by c2 is also equal. So all the three values are equal. All the three ratios are equal. So say E for equal and E is vowel. So vowel, I is also vowel. So I is also vowel. So we can say infinite many solutions. More than one solution, we can say infinite many solutions. And also this will be consistent. This infinite many solution is also having solutions. So we can say pair of linear equations. Pair of linear equations, S will be there. Equations are consistent. In this case also are consistent here also. Third and last case, third and final case, third one, if a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 in this case also, but not equal to c1 by c2, not equal to c1 by c2. Here we can say both are equal, these values are same, but here not equal to. Not means no, not means no, so no solutions, no solutions, no solution, and this now no solution value we can write. S is not required, so no solution. And here we can write pair of linear equations are inconsistent. So no solution is inconsistent, and either one solution is unique solution or many solution, that is infinite many solutions. The pair of linear equations will be consistent. One more thing also we can write, because the equations will be like this only. So lines will intersect. So here one more thing we write. This will be lines will intersect, or means because we have this linear equations will give line on the graph paper. So we can say lines will intersect, intersecting lines, or lines will intersect. This also we can write. For infinite many solutions, lines will be coinciding. So we can say lines, means both the lines will be coinciding on each other, means they will coincide, means overlap, coinciding. Last case, no solution. So lines will be parallel. No solutions, they will never meet. So lines are parallel, or we can say lines will be parallel. So in some question, they ask, check whether this lines or equations will have these lines which will intersect at a point, or they are parallel, or they are coincident. Coincident means coinciding. So we can check based on the values of ratios of a1 by a2, b1 by b2, and c1 by c2. Correct. So check once this time. If you have any doubt, then please ask. Just go through these concepts, and then we'll see questions. Anyone having any doubt, then please ask. Okay. Any question? So let's see some questions, and see. First question. We'll see one type question given your textbook. So question is on comparing a1 by a2, comma b1 by b2, and c1 by c2. Find out whether lines will intersect at a point, first case, then are parallel, second one are parallel or coincident, coincident, coincident. So first question, first part, 5x minus 4y plus 8 equal to 0 and 7x plus 6y minus 9 equal to 0. Try this one. And second question, two questions from this step. 6x minus 3y plus 10 equal to 0. 2x minus y plus 9 equal to 0. On comparing a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2, find out whether the lines will intersect at a point, are parallel or coincident. So you can use chat option or you can speak also. Everyone will try. In this case, no need to draw the graph, just check the values of ratios of a1 by a2, b1 by 2 and c1 c2.
The first one is coincident, and
Okay.
the one is I think it's parallel.
Okay, good.
First is coincident, second is parallel.
Okay. Coincident and parallel. So this is answer of Samarth, not everyone. So others can check and let me know the answers. 2-3 minutes extra time. Please try as soon as possible. Then we'll discuss this question. Adarsh, Akula, Chanchal, Hemant, please respond your answer. Please reply your answer in chat. JVN, Rashid, Darshan. Okay. Fine. Hemant is in fine. Okay. No one can solve this question. What is the values? Same answer you are getting. Same answer you are getting, then write same answer. Or if you're not understanding or not getting, then you can write IDK also. IDK for I don't know. Let me solve this one because this is our first question. So we write answer. So first one first. A1 by A2. So A1 is here 5. A term A1, A2 are the, you can say, coefficient of x, means the values which is attached to x. So A1 by A2 value will be 5 by 7. Okay, 5 by 7, not 7 by 5. 5 by 7 is A1 by A2. Then B1 by B2. B1 and B2 are the values that is now connected with y or associated with y. So B1 is -4. This is B1, and B2 is 6. So they are not equal or not equal. First we have to check A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 only. Hence we can say A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. They are equal? No, they are not equal. So we can say unique solution. We can write in bracket unique solution. And for unique solution means one solution, one means unique solution. We know this line, the lines will intersect. For the unique solution, the lines will be like this. So they will intersect at a given point. They will intersect at a point. So which option will be there? Intersect. They will intersect at a point. So first one will be, the lines will be such that, because this will give one line L1. This will give second line L2. So lines will be such that they will intersect. So lines we can write, lines will intersect at a point. Lines will intersect at a point. Correct. So lines will intersect at a point will be the, we can say, right answer. Right, unique solution good Chanchal and Palra, second one. Hemant IDK. Okay. Say, Hemant, you joined from the start only, then why you don't do this thing? You find difficulty. All the things I have explained. 2 lines will get from 2 equations. If they are intersecting, then unique solution.
Today, so it gets disconnected at times.
No problem. So Hemant, what is your main doubt? Hemant, can you please ask your doubts? Because you have written IDK, so I also want to know you. What is the main difficulty here?
Sir,
Because
unable to identify like which
Just-
one goes like.
which one is A1, A2, B1, B2, or C1, C2?
Yes, sir. There I am finding a problem in
No
that
problem.
formula.
See, good question. So, see, basically now we have to understand that AX plus BY plus C equal to 0 is standard form of a linear equation. Standard form. So every equation now we have to think in this way only. And for 2 equations, this is 1 equation. You can say standard form of a linear equation, of a one is a linear equation. Correct. Of a linear equation. This is the standard form. Correct. Now suppose we have 2 equations. So equations becomes 2 equations. So xy will be as it is. A will be replaced with A1 and B will become B1. Y, C will become C1, 0. First equation. Second equation will be A2 x plus B2 y. Because 2 equations we have, and this xy will not change. Xy will be as it is. So A1, ABC will become A1, B1, C1 for first equation, and for second equation it will become A2, B2, and C2. Now we can easily say, we can compare. This was the first equation, and bottom one is second equation. So we can easily see from the first equation what are the values of A1, B1, C1. This is A1, no doubt. A1 is 5, B1 is -4, C1 is 8. And from second equation we can compare, and we can easily find that this now A1 will be 7 because A1 is A2 basically. A2 is 7 because A2x. A1, A2 are the values associated with x. B1, B2 are the values associated with y, or we can say A1, A2 are coefficients of x. B1, B2 are coefficients of y, and C1, C2 are, we can say, constant values. So A2 will be 7, and B2 will be 6, and C2 will be -9. So coming back to this question, A1 by A2 first we are finding. So A1 by A2 will be first 5 by 7, correct. A1 5, A2 7. Second thing, B1 by B2. B1 is -4, C1 is B2 is 6. So B1 B2 is -4 by 6. First we have to check A1 by A2 and B1 by 2 only. So if A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by 2, it's coming because 5 by 7 is not equal to -4 by 6. This implies we can also write 5 by 7 plus 5 by 7 is not equal to -4 by 6. They are not equal. So we can say for first case, when A1 by 2 not equal to B1 by B2, that means unique solution. We have seen when we are studying this concept, unique solution. And that will be also called as pair of linear equation will be consistent and lines will intersect. All three will be together. All three meaning same meaning only. So lines will intersect because lines will be intersecting lines. Or pair of linear equations are consistent or lines will intersect, or unique solution. We have drawn the lines also. It's rough diagram, but they will intersect at a point that will be solution point. That means correct. So lines will intersect is a right answer. Second one, please try Hemant now. I hope you know this time you got the understanding. So second one, similarly, we can solve. And we can check lines are coinciding or lines will intersect. So for second one, Hemant and others, please give me your answers. Samarth also, Xavier, Rashid, Darshan.
The second one I had told, right? It's a parallel.
Okay. Right, I have written also coincident. Coincident, it will not be there. Coincident means they will be coinciding. So it will be, you can say lines will intersect. And parallel,
Yes.
we will check. First one you can write. Lines will intersect. Hemant parallel. Okay, Hemant. Good. See, here now we can say A1 by A2 will find. So we can easily see from the standard, comparing with the standard equation, this is A1, B1 right at the top, C1, and this is A2, B2, C2. So A1 by A2 will be 6 by 2, that is 3. B1 by B2 is equal to -3 by -1. -3 by -1, because -5 means -1 into y. So -1 is cancelled, 3 only. And finally, if A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2, then you have to check C1 by C2 also. So C1 by C2 is equal to -10 by plus 10 by 9, sorry, 10 by 9, or plus 10 by plus 9, or simply we can write 10 by 9. Hence we can say here A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but not equal to C1 by C2, but not equal to C1 by C2. C1 and C2 is a different value. They are equal 3, 3, but 10 by 9 is some other value. So we can say no solutions, no solution, and so lines will be parallel. Because no solution is lines will not intersect each other. So lines will be like this: line L1, line L2. So we can say hence lines are parallel. Lines are parallel. Take this snapshot and then we'll see another question. So this is one type of question where we have to find lines will intersect, or lines will be parallel, or lines will be coincident. Now we'll see second type of question. This was type 1, we can say. Now type 2. This time I want answer from those who have not replied yet. So next question, on comparing A1 by A2, B1 by B2, and C1 by C2, find out whether the following elements linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. So equation, two questions, only two sub questions we can say. First one, 3/2. Let me give first one is easier one. First one, 2x minus 3y equal to 8, and 4x minus 6y equal to 9. Second one, this one, 4/3x plus 2y equal to 8, and then 2x plus 3y equal to 12. These are two questions to try as soon as possible and let me know the answer.
So the first one is parallel.
So parallel will come under consistent or inconsistent. Because these are two cases, consistent or inconsistent. Which one?
Inconsistent.
Okay, good. So inconsistent, I am writing here. So try other questions.
Sir, the second one is consistent.
Second one is consistent. Okay, good.
Yes, sir. It is. Just
So everyone will try and everyone will check.
the
First one-
second one is also inconsistent.
Second one is inconsistent. The second answer I got inconsistent. Okay, no problem. Individual, so everyone will tell their respective answer, whether consistent or inconsistent, not an issue. But try yourself first.
Sir, second one, can you explain? I got the first one, but not the second one.
No problem. We'll see both the questions. See. One by one, let us see. See, we have two options only, consistent and inconsistent. And in terms of consistent and inconsistent only, we have to just not tell the answer. First one. So directly we'll write a1/2 value. A1 is 2, B1 is -3, C1 is 8, A2 is 4, B2 is -6, and C2 we can take 9 because both are in right hand side. So we can take both in positive 8 and 9. Not an issue. 2/4 equal to 1/2, and B1/B2 is again -3/-6. That is minus cancel, 3 to the 6. So they are equal. So we have to check C1 and C2 also. C1/C2 is again 8/9, means not equal. Is not equal to 1/9. So hence we can write A1/A2 equal to B1/B2, but not equal to C1/C2, because C1/C2 is 8/9. So we can say no solution, because at the end not is there. So no solution, not for no solution. And for no solution, we know in graph we can draw the graph that lines will be parallel. So no solution. And for no solution, we use this term inconsistent. So hence inconsistent. What is inconsistent? Inconsistent pair of linear equations. Linear equations, this linear equation pair means two equations.